All right, guys, I want to give you a little behind the scenes footage of the third touchdown in 2016. I'm about halfway through it. I already inserted, the pictures in the intro and whatnot, and recorded some of the voiceover. These right here are called call outs. Basically, you'll see the arrows that are animated during the video. This is that deep touchdown that Tyrod Taylor extended the play and then threw it deep to Salas. So kind of breaking it down right now, and we're right to the part where the defensive coverage turns from zone to man. It's known as, box coverage. It's usually used against 3-by-1 formations. It's something we've covered a lot at Cover 1. So right now we're right about here. I'm going to add some call-outs to show you the matchups and how it turned to man coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and move the voice over here, and we're going to go to our spot check so I can show you who's covering who. The first in route is usually covered by the linebacker right there. Throw another one right here. Zoom in a little bit so I can make it easier for me. First out route is usually covered by this defender. I think that's Buster Screen. But of course, that wide receiver runs the follow route over the middle, so he just keeps dropping to his zone. You have another one here. Darrelle Revis, he has the second out route, or what they call the top, where he stays over the top, and eventually he's going to be watching Goodwin here, so we're going to kind of widen this out a little bit. And then the most important one, and the guy that pretty much blew the coverage, who had the second in route, was the deep safety, Vontez Miles. And when he's breaking on the ball, he actually slips, and you'll see he slips, but he recovers and drives downhill on the ball. But that's when the play extends. Salas sees Tyrod leaving the pocket and breaks off the route. So now we have to somehow fit an explanation here when we really don't have much room to do so. I'm on to the tight camera footage. Kind of have to describe what's going on here. A few things I want to highlight are, it's a quick hitter. It's 3rd and 6. It's a quick hitter. High-low of this inside linebacker right here. You're going to have the drag, and then you're going to have the high route coming over the top of Salas. And you see Tyrod take that, one step and wants to get rid of it to Salas. He's got the right read here. Inside backer, jump the crosser. Eyes are on the QB. He's going to have Salas coming behind him. Of course, that window closes pretty quickly. But there's also some pressure in his face from Leonard Williams. You see right off the bat, he does an arm over move, occupies the interior lineman, and he pushes the pocket right into Tyrod's face. So, very late after that first read, he's on to a second read. Right here is right when he wanted to go to, probably get it to Woods right there when he sits in that open zone. But he just can't. He can't get it up over the top of Williams, and he's just escapes the pocket. So I want to somehow capture that. We'll do this. Go back real quick and show what that play was there initially. I mean, right there, that's a tight window for him to throw to, and by then, you see that's going to be a really tight throw. Right there is where he wants to throw, and I mean that's a tight window, and who knows, Lee with his quickness, he could jump that. So it looks like Tyrod had his eyes in the right place, but he just was cautious with the ball there. He didn't want to throw into that tight window, and it looks like Lee. Look at Lee's hands. He looks like he's just going to pass him on anyways. I think if Tyrod throws that, he's probably going to jump it. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. So we'll get back to the tight camera angle and pick up. Now on to when he escapes a pocket. It looks like he put a nice little move on the outside backer here. Right there. Uses his eyes. He actually had a nice little opening up here. And probably could have taken it, but I don't know if he would have gotten the first down with Wilkerson sitting there. So he bounces it outside and reacquires his target. Alright, we'll see how this matches up to the video. Start right about here. Give me a little space to work with. From the tight camera angle, on the snap, Tyrod takes one step and attempts to get the ball immediately to Salas, as the inside linebacker jumped the drag route. But lead deters Tyrod from making the throw into the tight window. Defensive tackle Leonard Williams gets a good jump off the snap and pushes the pocket into Tyrod's face, making it nearly impossible for him to see Woods in the middle. With pressure in his face, Tyrod escapes to his right, breaks contain, and reacquires his target, Salas, who is streaking down the field. All right, so you saw that one a little long. So now what I could do is just go back through and time everything up. I don't want to do that too long. Immediately to Salas, as the inside linebacker jumped the drag route. So I want to show that too. I'll slow that down a little bit so that you can follow it with your eye. The drag route. You followed it with the drag route. Boom. The drag route. But Lee deters Tyrod from making. And you can see that. I think Lee would have picked that. You see him come off the drag route pretty quickly. So a lot of people, they give Tyrod crap for being cautious of the ball, but things happen so fast. And if you look at it from this angle, I'm gonna rewind this here. It's easy for us to judge, but when you see it from here, you can tell, hey, things are happening fast down there. From making the throw into the tight window, defensive tackle Leonard Williams gets. Defensive tackle Leonard Williams gets. All right, so now I want to bring back the play. So I'm going to copy this, and I want to bring it back to where Leonard Williams got the jump, and then I'll just go forward from there. Delete that so I can retime everything. Defensive tackle Leonard Williams gets a good jump off the snap. Again, I'll just extend this again. He gets a good jump, pushes the pocket into Tyrod's face. So what does Tyrod do? Add a little freeze frame so you can catch your eye. Pushes the pocket into Tyrod's face, making it nearly impossible for him to see Woods in the middle. Okay, we need this. And pushes the pocket. He looks right about there. That's where I want to freeze it because I want it to match up with the audio. This one we can delete. And pushes the pocket into Tyrod's face, making it nearly impossible for him to see. And then I'll slow it down here so you can see Woods come open. Possible for him to see Woods in the middle. With pressure. Slow that down a little more. See Woods in the middle. With pressure in his face, Tyrod escapes to his right, breaks contain, and reacquires his target. You see him right there. He's eyes back up. It's beautiful. Eyes back up. Slow it down so you can see him reacquire. Breaks contain and reacquires his target, Salas, who is streaking down the field. Get rid of that. You can hear me clicking buttons. Alright, so I reacquired. So I'm trying to wrap up this end zone angle. And I think I'm right about here. So let's record this voiceover here and see if it matches up. As Tyrod approaches the numbers, he throws a 47-yard dime to Salas, and the receiver does the rest. One hell of a throw on the run by Taylor. And then we'll just wrap it up and bring it down to the broadcast angle. So here's the third touchdown of 2016, and attempts to get the ball immediately to Salas, as the inside linebacker jumped the drag route. But lead deters Tyrod from making the throw into the tight window. Defensive tackle Leonard Williams gets a good jump off the snap. Alright, that's a little choppy. The drag route. But lead deters Tyrod from making the throw into the tight window. Alright, I want to bring this a little slower so you can see Lee's reaction. Drag route. But lead deters Tyrod from making the throw into the tight window. Defensive tackle Leonard Williams gets a good jump off the snap. Alright, so I want to add a little transition there because that's restarting to play over. Defensive tackle Leonard Williams gets a good jump off the snap and pushes the pocket into Tyrod's face. Pressure in his face, Tyrod escapes to his right, breaks contain, and reacquires his target, Salas, who is streaking down the field. As Tyrod approaches the number, see now we can slide this one over just a little more on the field. As Tyrod approaches the numbers, he throws a 47-yard dime to Salas, and the receiver does the rest. One hell of a throw on the run by Taylor. So here's the third touchdown of 2016.
Trying to get open.
And so then you'll get to see the broadcast angle of the play. So hope you enjoyed this. I'll go ahead and piece this together and put it out. See, it takes a little longer than, the 2-minute clip that's just probably going to be. It's going to be right around, 2:20 right now. I still got to cut up some of this broadcast film. But you see, it takes a little longer to, do plays like this. And just one play breakdown usually takes, half an hour or so. So thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you guys like me doing these.